Yo, fight fans! Welcome back to Ring Ruler, your go-to channel for the hardest-hitting boxing breakdowns on YouTube. If you're ready to witness one of the most electrifying showdowns in recent boxing history, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the 2022 super featherweight unification clash that had the world buzzing. Oscar Valdez, the pride of Mexico, squaring off against Shakur Stevenson, the slick, undefeated phenom from the USA. This is Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson in glorious HD, and trust me, this fight is a roller coaster you don't want to miss. So grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's break down this epic battle on Ring Ruler. Transition. The screen flashes a tale of the tape graphic, comparing the fighters' stats, records, heights, reach, knockouts, set to a pulsing beat. Let's set the stage. In one corner, we've got Oscar Valdez, a two-time Olympian from Nogales, Mexico, with a flawless record of 30 wins, no losses, and 23 knockouts. This guy's a warrior, known for his relentless pressure, bone-crushing power, and a heart that never quits. Valdez was riding high as the WBC super featherweight champ, coming off a controversial win over Robson Conceição, and he was hungry to prove he's the undisputed king at 130 pounds. But in the other corner, Shakur Stevenson, the 24-year-old Olympic silver medalist from Newark, New Jersey, with a perfect 17-0 record, 9 knockouts, and a boxing IQ that's straight-up genius. This dude's got speed that'll make your head spin, defense tighter than a bank vault, and swagger that screams future pound-for-pound king. Shakur was the WBO champ, and he was looking to snatch Valdez's belt and cement his name among the elite. The stakes? The WBC, WBO, and Ring Magazine titles were all on the line. Who's walking away with the hardware? Let's find out right here on Ring Ruler. Scene, clips roll of the fighters' entrances, Valdez with the Mexican flag draped over his shoulders, Stevenson bouncing to his walkout music, while the MGM Grand crowd roars and the national anthems echo. April 30th, 2022. The MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas is absolutely electric. The air's thick with anticipation, the crowd's on their feet, and these two undefeated champions are about to throw down for super featherweight supremacy. Valdez, at 31, is fighting for his legacy, carrying the pride of Mexico on his shoulders. He wants to be mentioned alongside legends like Chavez and Morales. Stevenson, the young lion, is chasing greatness, aiming to prove he's not just the future but the now of boxing. This isn't just a fight, it's a war for respect, and you're watching it unfold with Ring Ruler. Fight highlights. Begin. Intense, upbeat music kicks in. Clips of round one flash across the screen. Valdez stalking forward, Stevenson circling with a sharp jab. The bell rings for round one, and Valdez comes out like a man on a mission, pressing forward with that classic Mexican-style aggression. He's throwing heavy leather, trying to cut the ring and get inside Shakur's long reach. But hold up, look at Stevenson. He's dancing, popping that jab like a metronome, keeping Valdez at the end of his punches. Shakur's moving like he's got the ring mapped out in his head, slipping shots and making Valdez miss. There's a moment where Valdez slips, not a knockdown, but the crowd gasps, and you can feel the tension. Shakur's already showing why they call him a defensive wizard, but Valdez ain't backing down. What a way to start this fight, and we're just getting warmed up on Ring Ruler. Scene, clips of rounds 2-3, showcasing Stevenson's slick counters and Valdez's relentless body shots. Round 2 rolls in, and Shakur's finding his groove. He's landing clean left hands, using that 68-inch reach to keep Valdez at bay. Valdez is swinging, trying to land those power shots, but Shakur's slipping and sliding like he's in a video game. It's almost unfair how smooth this guy is. Valdez digs deep, though, targeting Shakur's body with some nasty hooks. Those are the kind of shots that slow a fighter down later. Round 3, Valdez connects with a solid right hand that gets the crowd buzzing, but Shakur answers with a crisp counter that snaps Valdez's head back. This is high-level boxing, folks. Power versus precision, heart versus head. You're locked in with Ring Ruler, so stick around because this fight's about to heat up. Scene. Montage of rounds 4 to 6, highlighting Stevenson's growing dominance and Valdez's unyielding spirit. As we hit the middle rounds, Shakur Stevenson is putting on a clinic. Round 4, he's controlling the pace, picking Valdez apart with jabs, hooks, and sneaky body shots. Valdez is still coming forward, but it's like he's chasing a shadow. Shakur's footwork is just too good. Round 5, Shakur starts mixing. In combinations, landing a beautiful 1-2 that has the commentators losing it. Then, in round 6, boom! Shakur catches Valdez with a perfect right hook left hand combo, and Valdez hits the canvas. The MGM Grand erupts. Valdez beats the count, showing that warrior spirit, but you can see the frustration in his eyes. Shakur's not just winning, he's schooling Valdez. But don't count Oscar out yet. This man's got heart for days, and we're breaking it all down on Ring Ruler. Scene. Clips of rounds 7 to 9, focusing on Stevenson's control and Valdez's desperate rally attempts. Into round 7, and Shakur's in the driver's seat. He's outboxing Valdez with surgical precision, landing 3 punches to every one of Valdez's. His jabs like a laser, and his movements making Valdez look a step slow. Valdez keeps pushing, though. Round 8, he lands a vicious body shot that makes Shakur grimace. The crowd's chanting, "Mexico, Mexico," trying to will Valdez back into this fight. Round 9, Valdez comes out swinging, connecting with a looping right that catches Shakur clean. Shakur shakes it off, but you can tell Valdez's power is no joke. Still, Shakur's composure is unreal. He's sticking to the game plan, piling up points and making it look easy. This is why Ring Ruler is your home for boxing, because we're bringing you every moment of this masterpiece. Scene, rounds 10-12. Showing the final stretch and Valdez's last stand. We're in the championship rounds now, and Shakur's cruising, but Valdez is fighting like a man possessed. Round 10, Valdez digs deep, landing a combination to the body and head that gets the crowd roaring. Shakur's unfazed, though, countering with a slick uppercut that reminds everyone who's boss. Round 11, Shakur's showboating a bit, dropping his hands and daring Valdez to hit him. Valdez tries, but Shakur's defense is like a brick wall. By round 12, the arena knows what's coming, but Valdez empties the tank, throwing everything he's got. Shakur weathers the storm, landing one final flurry as the bell rings. What a fight! You're watching history unfold with Ring Ruler, so don't touch that dial. Scene. The final bell sounds, Stevenson raises his hands, and the scorecards are red. The bell rings, and Shakur Stevenson throws his hands up, knowing he's just delivered a masterpiece. The crowd's buzzing as the judges' scores come in. 117-110, 118-109, 118-109, all for Shakur Stevenson. He's the unified super featherweight champion, improving to 18-0 and snatching Valdez's WBC belt to add to his WBO and Ring Magazine titles. Shakur's all smiles, soaking in the moment. Valdez, now 31, looks gutted, but holds his head high. He left it all in the ring. What a performance. And you saw it all right here on Ring Ruler. Analysis segment. Host on camera or voiceover with fight stats graphic. Total punches, jabs landed, power shots. Let's break this down. Shakur Stevenson proved why he's a generational talent. According to CompuBox, he landed 183 of 426 punches, 43% accuracy, while Valdez connected on just 104 of 409. Shakur's jab was money, landing 85 times, and his defense was so tight, Valdez only landed 25% of his power shots. Shakur called this his toughest fight yet, giving props to Valdez's power and heart, but he made it look easy. For Valdez, this loss was a heartbreaker. He admitted it was devastating, despite being 100% prepared. Some fans pointed to the size difference. Shakur looked bigger in the ring, but let's be real. Shakur's skill was the difference maker. This fight showed why Stevenson's name is climbing the pound-for-pound ranks, and Ring Ruler is here to keep you in the loop on his journey. Closing scene. Host on camera, high energy, with clips of the fight's best moments playing in the background. What a fight, Ring Ruler fam! Oscar Valdez vs. Shakur Stevenson was a clash of heart, skill, and pure boxing brilliance. Shakur proved he's the real deal, but Valdez showed the world what a warrior looks like. So, what's next for these two? Will Shakur dominate the division, or can Valdez bounce back stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video from Ring Ruler. Want more boxing content? Check out our breakdowns of Canelo, Loma, and more in the playlist linked below. And here's the big one. Stick around to the end of this video for a sneak peek at our next fight breakdown. It's a knockout you won't see coming. Thank you for rocking with Ring Ruler, and we'll catch you in the next one. Let's keep boxing alive. Peace!